We're smuggling goods and overthrowing the galactic space government. That's right, it's Scorpius Freighter from AEG. This ship placement / resource management game pits 2 to 4 ship captains against one another in a battle to become the most notorious smuggler in the universe. Players move the government motherships around the planets, gaining cargo, upgrading their ships, and training their crew. The player with the highest reputation, victory points, at the end of the game wins. Setup begins with the game board placed center. Fly one mothership over to the checkpoint space on each of the 3 planets on the board. Collect the 4 types of cargo cubes and create supply pools nearby. Separately shuffle and place the storage tiles, equipment tiles, side deal tiles, and contract tiles on the board. Draw 4 tiles from each pile and align them face up on the marked spaces. Next, randomly assign a first player and give them the first player token. Beginning with the starting player and going clockwise, everyone chooses a freighter board and picks a side to play. There's a standard side for your first few games and an advanced side for when you're feeling frisky later on. Once chosen, all players take the matching cockpit tile along with a lockbox and hidden compartment tile. These must be placed one at a time adjacently, not diagonally, to an already placed tile. Some might call that orthogonally. Place 1 cargo cube of the matching color on each of these standard tiles. Finally, in counterclockwise order, yes, counterclockwise, beginning with the person to the right of the first player, everyone chooses a crew by taking 4 crew cards from one faction and places them under their board. Amateur side up. They can be assigned to any position. Gameplay is divided into rounds, during which each player takes a turn. Turns are simple and follow 4 steps. Assign crew, move a mothership, take action, and refresh. In the assign crew step, the active player chooses 1 or 2 crew cards to assign. Already assigned crew members from previous turns cannot be selected. To assign, slide the selected cards onto the board, hiding their skill icon. Next, the player chooses a planet and moves the mothership clockwise along the spaces equal to the number of crew they just assigned. If the mothership lands on or passes the checkpoint space, the ship is audited by the government and they must move 1 cargo cube from their hold to the mothership. In the take action step, the active player may now take the action listed on the landed space. All of the actions offer abilities based on the number of skill icons you still have showing on your unassigned crew under your freighter board. We'll get to the details of these actions in 1 second. Finally, in the refresh step, if the active player has only 1 or less crew members remaining unassigned, they may refresh all of their crew by sliding them back down. If not, they skip this step and play passes to the next player. Alright, let's talk actions. First step, Meet Informant. Allows the player to promote 1 crew card from the amateur side to the experienced side, which means their ability is now available. To promote, pay in orange cargo cubes equal to the listed cost on the amateur side of the card. The cost is discounted by the number of skill points showing in their crew. Expand Storage. Allows the player to select a storage tile from the board from a slot equal to or less than their available skill points. They may then add this tile to their board adjacent to an existing tile. If a storage tile is placed next to another storage tile of the same color, great! These tiles are considered to be the same storage area. More on that in a sec. Slide the remaining tiles down the row and refill the empty slot from the stack. Upgrade Freighter. Similar to expanding storage, the active player can take an equipment tile from the board equal to or less than their available skill points. Add the tile to the board following the same rules, but any special equipment tiles, which have a blue border, must connect to at least 1 or more blue tiles to be placed. Pick up cargo. When arriving on this space, the active player may select a number of storage areas equal to their skill. Each tile in that area receives 1 cube, so having multiple tiles in one area will net the player more cargo. Operate Freighter. allows a player to activate a number of equipment tiles on their freighter equal to the number of skill points available. These tiles can be used in any order, once per turn, and each action must be resolved before starting another. Make a side deal allows a player to deliver cargo from their freighter to complete a number of side deals equal to their skill points. Each time a side deal is completed, pull a new side deal from the stack and place it on the board. Completed side deals will add to the final score at the end of the game. Fulfill a contract allows a player to complete sections on a contract equal to the number of skill points available. Contracts have sections, which contain cargo requirements and victory points. To take a contract, they must first deliver cargo to at least one section, after which the contract is theirs to keep in their active contract slot. Future actions on the Fulfill a Contract space allows a player to complete more sections on their active contract. After the contract is fulfilled, the player gets a bonus reward and can move the tile to the completed area of the board. After players have all taken a turn, the round ends. Check to see how many cargo cubes are on the motherships. If any single mothership has confiscated the required amount of cubes, the end game is triggered. Each player takes one more turn, and the final scoring begins. For final scoring, each player receives 1 point for each remaining cube on their freighter, points for side deals, points for completed contracts and completed contract sections on active contracts, and any crew member bonuses. The highest score wins. And that's Scorpius Freighter. I'm Becca Scott. And Jake kept getting interrupted with different stories we were telling him while he was supposed to be writing a funny outro, so I got nothing for you. You can watch me and my friends play this game and other awesome games on Game the Game right here on Geek and Sundry. We'll see you there.